All right, thanks for tuning into Leading Forecast. And tell you what, had so much with Hurricane Irene that we just kind of skipped out on the Leading Forecast this week. But let's go on over to the satellite now. This is, you can see, system coming through the Western Plains here. We got a low pressure system sitting up here in Canada, and that's all that spin up there. And then, of course, we got a tropical depression down here that's going to be affecting the Louisiana, Mississippi area eventually over the next several days. Going on over to radar, right now we do have some showers and even some thunderstorms developing there. We may see some thunderstorms develop in the northern plains here in just a little bit. There is a mesoscale discussion out there, and we'll talk about that in a second. Right now we do have heat advisories in effect across Missouri as well as central Indiana here. For very, very intense heat, we do have tropical storm watches and warnings down across the Gulf Coast here for the tropical depression that is moving through there. Slight risk tonight up here. We do have that mesoscale discussion that's going on for the potential for some large hail. We may see some severe thunderstorms developing here in the next few hours as we go throughout the night up across the eastern portion of Minnesota and the northwestern portion of Wisconsin. And then we do have some sea-text areas out here for some potential for thunderstorms throughout the night tonight. Tomorrow, slight risk area moves off to the east here. Main event's going to be potential for damaging winds. Maybe see a slide out here. We got sea-text here and sea-text here for the tropical system that's coming in. Day 3, slight risk comes out across Illinois, Indiana, Ohio. I think your main area is going to be out across, probably out across this area here. Maybe Rockford, over towards Gary, Chicago, maybe even out towards Cleveland during the day, and then maybe extending to the south and southeast overnight. We'll just have to wait and see how that one plays out. And then your day 4 comes along the east coast up here and brings some potential for severe thunderstorms as we get into Sunday. Here's the forecast model here. This is the NAM. This is as we get into tomorrow afternoon. I got a low coming up out here and another low kind of up here, and a front dragging down through kind of the Midwest and Great Lakes, and showers and thunderstorms get going along that front, and the potential for severe weather exists. And then down here is Tropical Depression 13 starting to spread some rain in here to the Gulf states. This is as we get into Saturday. Here's a low sitting up here. Your front trying to sweep down across this area here. We get a little bit of a surface low developing here. This is going to be interesting that all the models picking up on a little surface low here, which makes me think your instability and your thunderstorms are probably going to get going out in this area the best, I think, as we get into Sunday afternoon. And then as we look down, this would potentially a tropical storm starting to potentially come ashore down here along the Louisiana coast, spreading a lot of rain from pretty much Panama City all the way over to the Lake Charles, Louisiana area, and this eventually makes landfall. And we talk about some flooding rains here across the Gulf, and then this thing's just making landfall as we get into late Sunday as a slow mover. We're still getting a lot of rain down here. Here's your cold front sweeping down across the eastern portion of the United States. Thunderstorms start to break out across the cold front with the potential for some severe weather as we get into Sunday. And then going on down here is Tropical Depression 13. They have updated this a little bit, but this was at 35 miles per hour with gusts of 45 miles per hour, and you can see a little bit kind of disorganized there. Not too impressive as of right now. And the track brings it by 8 p.m. Saturday, starting to make landfall somewhere in central Louisiana. Tropical storm Cadia, I guess is how you pronounce that. Winds sustained at 70 miles per hour, so just under hurricane status. Gust at 85, and you can see sitting out here in the Atlantic. Here's the projected path, bringing it off the north of Haiti and off the east coast here eventually as we get into early week, developing this into a major hurricane. So that's the track pretty much taking that direct route to the northwest here. Here's the forecast models, and you can see some of these forecast models have been trending a little farther west lately, which I think eventually, potentially, the east coast could be impacted by this storm. So we'll just have to wait and see as these models are bringing it westward. But right now it looks like it's going to take a straight line towards the east coast, up towards the Carolinas, but eventually take a quick turn to the north and northeast, and should stay off the east coast. Won't make landfall, but anything's possible with these hurricanes. So we'll watch and wait and see. So that's all I have for now. We'll have more as we go out through the next several days. Enjoy your weekend. Have a great Labor Day weekend. Till next time, I'm Swiftlead Forecaster Joseph Cooper. Have a good one.